Hello, Ielts winners. Welcome to the fourth video in the series of Ielts introductory videos. In this video, we are going to learn about the four sections of Ielts, which are listening, reading, writing, and speaking, and the different types of Ielts tests. So let us first jump into the two different types of Ielts tests which are conducted by British Council and IDP. The first is the computer-based test. This is a newly introduced format where you can take the IELTS test on a computer. The old one was a paper and pencil test where you are supposed to write with your pencil on a piece of paper. So writing test was supposed to be done with a pencil here. And now for last almost an year or so, like start of January 2019 onwards, or somewhere around that time, this January to yeah, somewhere around that time, January 2019. It's more than a year now. uh, the, the computer version is also there. So irrespective of the date, the point is that these two versions are available, and based on your strength, if you feel that you are comfortable typing on a computer, you can go for the computer based test, so you won't have to worry about your handwriting. But in case you are more comfortable with writing with a pencil on a piece of paper, go for the paper version. So it's entirely your choice. The structure, the content, the level of difficulty, everything remains the same. But yes, there would be some basic differences. For example, in a computer-based test, they show you about you can see the number of words written in your writing test. In computer-based tests, you can also copy and paste spellings in reading and listening in case you're not sure about something. You don't have to look at the spelling and write it. You can copy paste the words there. Yeah, and copy paste while writing also. If you want to cut a line, you don't have to rub it. You simply can delete it and replace it with some new thing. So editing is easier on a computer. So my preference is computer based test in case you are conversant with it. Otherwise you can go for paper and pencil one. There are two different types of IELTS tests. Academic is for study purposes, general is for PR. So whatever is your purpose, you can go for that test. If you are planning to study abroad and pursue some higher course there, you should go for academic. If you plan to settle there, you have to take general. There are four sections in IELTS, and we'll briefly talk about each of these sections. Listening test comprises of 40 questions, and you're supposed to listen to something and answer questions simultaneously. You do not get a time separately to answer questions. So while the script would be going on, while they would speak about whatever is the test content, you would also get to see some questions, and you're supposed to answer those questions. They do give you around a minute's time before the start of each section to just read the nature of questions and you know the main points. So you get some time to read the question paper before the listening script starts. But yes, pretty much you have to listen and answer the right question, the choose the right options. In reading, again, you're going to get 40 questions divided into three sections as far as the academic test is concerned. And as you can see, reading is different for academic and general participants, which means listening is same for them. There's no difference. You'll get the same listening test, but as far as reading is concerned, it's going to be different for academic and general. The level of difficulty, the type of passages are all different, but the number of questions remain the same, and the nature of questions is also the same. True, false, not given, fill up the blanks, match the heading, complete the sentences. These are the types of questions you get in IELTS academic as well as general. So in case you practice some general questions, so if an academic person or the person going for academic, if he or she practices some of the general tests and vice versa, it's absolutely fine because the nature of questions is the same and you get to learn something. So you can attempt many test papers like that, depending of course on the time available to you. In case you are very short of time, then focus on the type of questions you're going to get, and that will be useful. The third test is the writing test, where you are supposed to write a graph. So you're supposed to write description of a graph, and then you're supposed to write an essay in case of the academic test. And in general test, you are supposed to write a letter and an essay. So again, you'll get 1 hour to do these two questions there. The last section is the speaking section. Speaking section lasts for around 13 to 15 minutes, where again the whole test is divided into three sections: section 1, section 2, and section 3. We are going to talk about all these sections in detail later, but speaking is in the form of a one to one interview where you would be asked some general questions and you are supposed to answer them. So, this is the whole structure of the test. The test lasts for around 4 hours. If you go for paper and pencil test, the test would be conducted in 2 days. On the first day, it would be listening, reading, and writing, and on the next day, it would be speaking. Now, the speaking test could be before listening, reading, and writing, or after listening and reading and writing, but you would have to go to the test center twice in case you are taking the paper and pencil test. For the computer based test, usually all the four sections are executed on the same day. So yeah, this is the whole structure of the test. In the next video, we'll talk about the different sections and how you can plan your preparation. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Keep learning, keep improving on a daily basis. Thank you.